Hey everyone, how you doing today? Today I want to do an unboxing and take a closer look at the Stagg EKG gooseneck electric pour-over kettle made by Fellow, which is a company here in California based out of San Francisco. Great little packaging there. I really like the Fellow's packaging. I think it's really intuitive and cute and really well designed. And of course, what kettle did we get today? I got one of the more premium ones that's made with the maple handle, just because I like wood and I'm gonna like that feeling on the handle. So these are some little packets they have in there. You can share. Once again, nice little instruction booklet with some stickers here. Nice and simple. All right, and of course I got the pink color, because if that's not a conversation starter, I don't know what is. I also thought it was just so unique. I never saw a kettle in this color before, so why not pull the trigger on this one? A limited edition with the maple handle and unique color. So here we go. Here it is in its entirety. Nothing else in the box there. And then we just take these off here. I really like how simple and minimal the packaging is for the most part. And these are just protective there. There's a few reasons why I looked at this kettle over other kettles, is because this has an entire stainless steel body on the inside, meaning there are no plastic components. Now I do know this kettle is often used for pour over coffee for good reason. That is why it's designed for, but we'll be using it for tea. So you can see this is entirely stainless steel. And on the inside it's entirely stainless steel as well. Just a little intention. Be careful. This is also a quick heat, which means it's 1200 watts quick heat, which will boil very, very fast. And this will be the interior of this kettle. Very well designed. It has a very good kind of sharp cutoff of the color and the start of the stainless steel, and a nice little spout. So we'll test all those things out, how fast it pours, how quick it heats up, etc. So these are all the components that you need. It's relatively simple. It has an analog little dial here. This sticker we can go ahead and take off. Very minimalistic display here, which is nice. So just the fact that they put the Celsius and Fahrenheit buttons in the back of the kettle, as well as the hold button, what that did was it freed up this simple interface in the front to make it more intuitive. You simply click on, you rotate to the left to lower the temperature, you rotate to the right to enable the temperature to go higher, and then you can hold the button down to allow it to access the timer. It's very simple, it's very intuitive, and it's very easy to pick up and use without any additional questions or accessing an instruction booklet. I already have some tea. I have 3 grams measured out of raw pour in my Gaiwan, which can be a little bit temperature sensitive, so that'll be perfect to test this kettle out. This kettle does say it's a 1200 watt quick heat time. First we'll go ahead and add the water. I am going to add the water up to the maximum line, just so we can get a good variable of control when heating. And now for tea, you always want to use spring water, so that's what I'll be using today. So just about there, a little bit under is okay. I really do have to say, I do like this wood handle. It's quite comfortable. We'll see how it holds up in the heat. Really nice fit on top of there. To get this started, I think we just go ahead and press this button, and then it tops up. Now that's what degree you want it at, and this is the current temperature. So if you want that to go up, so I can just turn this click dial down or up. So if I wanted to boil it to 94, 93, 95, I could do that by just clicking this knob. So we want it at 100 degrees Celsius. There's also a switch back here. It's an analog switch. You can switch over to Fahrenheit or Celsius, which is kind of nice. I like to use Celsius. It's just a temperature I'm more familiar with. There's also another analog button back here that will hold the temperature if you want that to be held once it comes to a boil. So we'll go ahead and let that do its thing. Alrighty, so now that it's almost come to a full boil here, I'll go ahead and get my tea ready. I'm also very excited to test out how this counterbalance works. I have to say, I do like the grip and feeling of this wood handle. It's just very comfortable. I obviously like a lot of wood, especially in my Teaware. I just think it has a good feeling to it, and this maple is no exception. It feels quite smooth and solid. So we'll go ahead and lift this off. It does hold up quite well. It does have a good feeling in the hand. I do like smaller kettles, that being under a liter. This is just under a liter. It's a lot more easier to hold, especially when you're doing small batches of tea or even something like pour over coffee. So I like that smaller size, and we'll see how to pour. Wow, very good control. It flows off very comfortably, so you can control the pour of the liquid very easily without dripping down the spout. So that's a really, really nice feature. I do like how slow and controlled that pour is. For me, I do like a slower, more controlled pour. That may not be for everyone, but in this case, it works fantastic. And so on these first infusions, I like to use a very high temperature and then immediately brew the tea so it doesn't sit in the leaves too long. And then we can control that temperature, get that high heat, do a flash infusion, and get all those aromatic and beautiful taste profile. Brews quite well. Other thing I want to kind of test out here is there is a wooden lid here. This is made out of maple wood, solid maple wood. Let's see how it holds up against, if it holds too much heat retention or it's very comfortable. It is indeed very comfortable to hold. It is not too hot. It dissipates the heat very well, as anticipated if it was solid wood. So that is a nice feature. Now this lid obviously is extremely hot, but the lid on top is easy to hold. That way if you wanted to add more water, etc., it could be very comfortably done even after the water has boiled. So that's very nice. There's just a lot of unique design components here. I like how this is designed. This has always been one thing that's kind of brought my attention to the Fellow kettle. I think it's really beautiful. Now, obviously this color may not be for everyone, but I found this so unique and special. I just had to add it to my collection, and it goes quite well, I think, with a tea table, especially with this natural wood. Now, this is a special edition. You don't obviously have to get this color or this wood. They also have matte black, silver, and copper. So there's a few other colors you can check out if this one is not your cup of tea. Oh, and one more thing. There's a video game built into the kettle. It's completely unnecessary, but I thought it was really fun and kind of cute. You can access the video game by removing the kettle and then toggling the Fahrenheit Celsius switch back and forth. It's called Warmy, and you can use the analog dial to control. So yeah, this is the Fellow Stagg EKG Kettle. It's a fantastic kettle. I'm looking forward to using this more and more and just adding it to my tea table. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of these kind of educational videos, I do predominantly focus on loose leaf tea and pour tea, though from time to time I'll do reviews on kettles and other tea tools you'll see on my table. Also, if you're interested in seeing an in-depth and comparison review of the Fellow Stagg EKG gooseneck electrical kettle next to two other variable temperature gooseneck electrical kettles and trying to find out which one is best for tea, you can find that on my channel as well, or clicking the link after this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. We often talk about loose leaf tea and everything related to tea. So feel free to let me know and share your thoughts in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. And remember, be happy, drink good tea.